Hello friends, Mandar here. I'm back with another video. Today, July 2023 Visa Bulletin is out. There are some surprises in it. There is some forward movement in the family based category, particularly in two sections. And there is a big shocker for the employment based category for India, EB3. USCIS has given some explanation for the EB3 India retrogression, and I have some of my theory as well that I would like to share. So watch this video until the end and let's get started. If you are here for the first time, welcome. My name is Mandar and I make immigration and lifestyle related videos for US and Canada. I'm not an immigration lawyer, so anything that I say on this video or on my channel is for information purpose only. And for your specific immigration needs, before you take any action, you should hire a competent immigration lawyer. Check out the links in the description because those are affiliate links. You will get some discount out of it. And while you are down there, do hit the like button because that will greatly help the channel. Now, Visa Bulletin for July 2023 suddenly came in today morning. Taking a quick glance, I found some surprising things. Now, as a reminder, July 2023 Visa Bulletin will be effective 1st of July. So, if your date became current, and that might be the case only in the family based section, then you can get your documents prepared for your 485 to be applied from 1st of July. So, with that said, let's look at the comparative analysis side by side comparison of June Visa Bulletin versus July Visa Bulletin. Now, as you can see here, on the left I have June Visa Bulletin and on the right I have July Visa Bulletin. So let's go down to the first chart for family sponsored final action date chart. Now let's see if we can see any differences here. For the first line, 15th of December for F1, I see a slight movement in Mexico, but that's about it. I don't see any movement for all chargeability China, India, and nothing for Philippines either. So Mexico has progressed by about 3 weeks. F2A category actually remains exactly the same throughout the countries. F2B category also remains same for all chargeability China and India, but for Mexico it has advanced by about a month, actually 2 months, from 1st of June to 1st of August of 2001. For Philippines it has not changed. F3 category has some change, 8th of December to 22nd of December across for all chargeability China and India. So that is a little bit of a relief. People who have been stuck for 15 years might see some relief, at least some of the people. Mexico has also advanced by about a month or two, and Philippines has not advanced at all. F4 category remains exactly the same. I'm not seeing any date change. So all in all, final action date chart, only F1 and F3 category are showing some moment. By the way, if you want to know what is F3 category, it is sons and married sons and daughters of US citizens. So you will see F1 is unmarried sons and daughters of US citizens and F3 is married sons and daughters. So sons and daughters, you are in luck if your parents are US citizens. That's what it means. Now let's look at the filing date chart for the family based category. So this is the chart that USCIS typically uses for application of 485. In this chart, we are seeing significant movement for F1 from January of 2017 to September 1st of 2017, which is a significant movement for all chargeability China and India. That's why I said if people in F1 category, sons and daughters of US citizens, are in luck this time around, because a lot of people will be eligible to apply for their 485 finally. Mexico has also progressed by about a month and Philippines has stayed the same. F2A category has been current for a while now and it remains current. F2B category also no change, except for Mexico it has actually retrogressed a little bit. For Philippines there is no change. F3 category has a little bit of a change. For all chargeability China and India, the dates have moved by about 3 weeks from 8th of February 2010 to 1st of March 2010. Mexico and Philippines have not changed at all. F4 category, also the dates have changed by about month for all chargeability China and India. Mexico and Philippines remain the same. So all in all, as I said, F1, F3 and F4 categories, if your dates are advanced and if your date has now become current, you will be eligible to apply for 485. So there is some progression of moments of dates in the forward direction in the family based category, and that is a little bit of a relief for many people who were stuck in the backlog for a very long time. Finally, the consulates are opening. They are issuing out the letters to these people who are becoming current, and they are asking them to apply for the full petition so that they can go to the consulate with an appointment and get their immigrant visa stamped. Now let's look at the final action date chart for employment based category. Okay, for EB1, all chargeability remains current. For China and India, it remains at 1st of February 2022. No change there. Mexico and Philippines remain current for EB1. EB2 category, China, all chargeability, China, India, Mexico, Philippines, everything remains exactly the same. India remains at 1st of January 2011. So there is no further retrogression, at least in the final action chart for India. For EB3, the dates have moved backward for all chargeability. They moved back from 1st of June 2022 to 1st of February 2022. For all chargeability, moving back is not a good thing for EB3. China remains the same at 1st of April 2019. India has retrogressed almost back by 2 years, from 15th of June 2012 to 1st of January 2009. So it's not even 2 years, it's 3.5 years of retrogression for India. For all the people who have been asking me whether I should downgrade from EB2 to EB3, I have been telling them, do stay in the line, don't downgrade at all, because this upgrade and downgrade situation is going to put you in a perilous situation. Stay in your lane. If you are in EB2 and if you are in EB3, stay in your lane for now. Don't upgrade, downgrade until picture becomes a little bit clear in the end of the year or beginning of the new fiscal year, which is October 2023. The worst nightmare for EB3 India has come true. The dates for final action chart has gone back to 1st of January 2009. Now I'll tell you my theory. Let's quickly go through the rest of the chart and we'll come back to EB3 India. Other workers category has also retrogressed for India. It has gone back from 15th of June 2012 to 1st of January 2009. Rest of the countries remain the same. So EB3 India and other workers category for India has retrogressed by 2.5 years. Rest of the chart, EB4, certain religious worker, and EB5 almost remain the same. I am not seeing any difference. It's almost like copy paste. Now let's look at the filing date chart for employment based category. Now the filing date chart, EB1, all chargeability remains current. China did not progress, India did not progress. The dates are exactly the same. 1st of June 2022. Mexico and Philippines are current. EB2, all chargeability remains same. China, India, Mexico, Philippines, all the dates remain exactly the same as they were in the June Visa Bulletin. EB3, 1st of May 2023 for all chargeability, China, India, Mexico, Philippines, all the dates exactly remain the same. So at least for EB3 India, in the filing date chart, the dates haven't changed, which is expected because once they set those dates, they remain the same. Now it will be interesting because the filing date chart is the date, provides the date where the final action date chart reaches by the end of the year. So if the final action dates are now behind, lot behind, it will be interesting to see how will be the moment for final action chart for EB3 India in the upcoming months. Other workers category also remains exactly the same, no change there. For EB4 preference category also remains exactly the same. It is all stuck at 1st of October 2018. Certain religious category is also exactly the same, and then the rest of the chart is exactly the same. Now let's look at what is the explanation that they have given for EB3 India. Now if you come down here at the bottom, they do give some explanation of what's coming and what is happening. Now I'm going to go in the reverse order in terms of EB3 India, which is the biggest impact. What they say is, as readers were informed, and I'm reading the section F by the way, as readers were informed was possible in item E of the June 2023 Visa Bulletin, it has become necessary to retrogress EB3 final action date for India effective in June. India's EB3 numbers use has been consistently robust throughout the fiscal year, and it is estimated that applicants chargeable to India will use all EB3 numbers available to them during this fiscal year, taking into account INA codes by the end of June. So by the end of June, all the visa numbers for EB3 India will be exhausted. So there will be no further EB3 India immigrant petitions approved from 1st of July to end of September. So the remainder of the 3 months, EB3 India will not have any visas left. They are saying all the visas will be exhausted by the end of June for EB3 India. Now you'll ask me, what is my theory? Here's my theory. I am thinking that they are somehow finding more and more EB3 India applicants in the pool coming in newly. The reason I am saying it is, and then you will ask, the dates are so far back, how come they are finding more and more applications? Now remember this, once you get a priority date, once somebody applies for I-140 and they get a priority date, that date remains with them forever. Even if an individual goes outside of the United States, does not come back for a very long time, say for instance they applied in 2009 or 2010 and they eventually figured out that these dates are not progressing, I'm going back to India or wherever they came from, and 15 years have passed, come 2023, their dates are current and now they are contemplating, okay, maybe I should apply for my 485, maybe I will find an employer who is willing to sponsor me and willing to sponsor my green card and let me apply for my 485. They will go through the process of PERM and then apply for I-140, recapture their date from the past that was 15 years back and then apply for their green card now. Or they can go back to their same employer who had initially processed their I-140 into the same role and get their I-485 applied. Now what happens is all these zombie applicants from the past who had never come back to US since then, all of a sudden they are entering in the pool of applicants because their date has become current, because they had that priority date from the past, they had no intention to come back, now they have applied for 485, and that is, I think, and those are the applicants that USCIS is finding, and they are having to go back and take a look at those applications, and that's why the final action date chart is now moving backwards. Now with the exhaustion of these green cards, this date will be stuck. They won't be able to issue any further visas in the EB3 for India category. My speculation is date will be stuck at 2009 for the rest of the year. So unfortunately for EB3 India, I feel for you guys. If you haven't upgraded, do upgrade to EB2 maybe. And if you are already in EB2, remain in EB2, don't ever downgrade to EB3. Whenever people do consultation with me, I always recommend them that stay in the line. If you qualify for EB2, you should apply for EB2, because even if the dates are forward for EB3 will always be at a disadvantage of any spillover numbers coming from EB1 or EB2. They will be always be EB1 and EB2 will always get the preference for using up those spilled over visa numbers, and EB3 will never get them. So if you qualify for EB1 or EB2, always do so, don't apply in EB3. So with that said, if you want to reach out to me regarding your situation, there are two ways. Find a slot to talk to me on Calendly, or do follow me on the Patreon. Greatly appreciated. And if you like the content of this video, do hit the like button and consider subscribing to my channel. Don't forget to post your comments, because I do read them, and those provide me a pointer, or those provide me some points for my next video. So I know for sure that some of you are interested in stock trading, day trading, buying cryptocurrencies. I want to present you Weeble. Weeble is a trading platform. It allows you to buy stock, it allows you to buy options, do options trading, and also it allows you to buy cryptocurrency. Weeble 9 was released with a brand new home and market page, asset page, and economic calendar. Also, Weeble Cash Management was launched with 5.8% API with no fees attached and no minimum balance and unlimited withdrawals. This is amazing. This coming May, new Weeble USA users can still enjoy 5.8% APY and gift up to 12 free stocks when making an initial deposit of any amount. Each is valued between $3 and $3,000. Feel free to take advantage of this. Join through my link and you will get those free stocks. And I'll see you in the next one.